Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 2 of a best of 3. It is not Kaipi, it's Speed Gaming versus Team Empire. Currently, Empire leading 1-0. I'm LDFB on the summit, and I am joined by Winter. How you doing, Winter?
I'm tired, but still raring to go after that incredible first game.
Yeah, we were talking over the break, and you really enjoyed that game. You said it was some of the higher quality Dota you've seen lately.
Yeah, it was really, really good. Both teams executed their strategy really well, although there were still minor mistakes here and there, but overall it was a very good game to watch.
Yeah, it was very entertaining. Like you said, there were some mistakes, but I do feel like Empire has really impressed me as of late. And Speed Gaming, when they're playing well, they had a pretty rough patch like a few weeks ago, but at their best, they took down Alliance 2-0. And the fact that Empire took Game 1 off of them shows that there's a lot of parity in the Western scene right now, which is
I
exciting.
think even in Star Ladder, Empire took one game off Navi, right?
Yeah, they took a game off Navi, but they couldn't beat them.
10 seconds remaining.
But still, to me, Empire is right now playing like the
5
third best
seconds
team in the West
remaining.
after Navi Alliance. Maybe even playing better than Alliance.
Yeah, but we
Reserve
haven't
time.
seen
From
Fnatic
time to
or
time.
Liquid. Yeah, Fnatic and Liquid on any official matches yet. But
Liquid
so far,
Liquid has played a few.
Dire
They
team
didn't really play tough competition. They did well. Oh, they played Alliance one, and they won one with them. But Fnatic I've seen quite a bit of, and I gotta say, they are just not playing like Fnatic did at TI3.
loss of motivation maybe.
Yeah, I know Hani went to the Philippines along with Trixie, I believe. So they had they had a longer break than the other Western teams did, which is probably part of it. But I figure with Fnatic,
10
ultimately,
seconds remaining.
when they really start practicing, they'll put it together. So I think
5
they'll
seconds
rebound at
remaining.
some point. But
Yeah,
Not
and
now.
this game, Speed Gaming has decided to take out the Naga Siren. No more Song of the
Reserve
Siren.
yeah, that Naga was a huge pain in the ass for them, and they got a Bone 7 Bat Rider, which to me is probably his single best hero. Although he played a decent profit
Radiant
last game and
team pick.
has been magnificent on him in the past. I just think Bat Rider for Bone 7 lets them just do whatever they want, basically, because he's so good at the hero. But,
Mass of Madness.
yeah.
Actually, very legit.
Yeah, the Mask of Madness is very legit. I don't know about, like, the 40-minute Shadow Blade, but it worked out, so you can't really argue
I
with
think
it.
it was really good because of two reasons. The first reason was you could scout out the enemies. Even though they had a gem, you
10
could be
seconds
at
remaining.
far enough range without their gem seeing you, and you could spot out whoever is off
5
position because you could
seconds
get there so
remaining.
fast with your Blink Dagger and your Mass of Madness. So I think Shadow Blade in that situation was
Reserve
exceptionally
time.
well. Well, it was a very good decision to buy it at that point of time. I wouldn't have think of that item as well in that situation. Most of the time, you would just go for a set of ice that late.
Yeah, and the other nice thing is in the late game scenarios, when gems start getting passed back and forth, if one team does not have a
Dire
gem
team
and you have a Shadow Blade, it goes from an item that's fairly easily countered to a really strong and hard to deal with late game item.
Yeah, and we have the Pyladai Sand King as well.
So, yeah, Pylai on one of his... Well, yesterday he had a tour de force performance as the Sand King against Alliance. Let's see if he can repeat it here. That game we also saw an Eternal Envy Storm, but with the
Radiant
Weaver
team
pickup, I
pick.
imagine it's not going to be the case. I guess the question is, do they even look to run the Weaver mid?
Yeah, they can still actually pick Storm, I feel. Because if you look at Team Empire's first four heroes, what reliable lockdown they have to kill a Storm?
Only if they
Nothing.
manage to build a Scythe or a Basher, but that's really pushing it. I feel like this
Yeah.
last pick should be a Silencer or a Doom, though, knowing Empire.
I don't really like Silencer in this
10
situation.
seconds
I think
remaining.
they might actually put Elder Titan mid, Darkseer off lane, and then just
5
Lifesteal Crystal Maid in
seconds
safe lane, and then go for a Doom. Because they've been doing the Doom quite a bit.
Yeah, and Doom is
Reserve time.
really good against Weaver and Batrider.
Because you know Batrider's probably going to be in the jungle anyway,
10 seconds
and if you
remaining.
Crystal Maid and Lifestealer should be able to deal with him. So, hell, Lifestealer can
5
solo a
seconds
Batrider.
remaining.
We've seen that before.
Queen
But go Quap here
of
for Sing Sing. So,
Oh, it's gonna be the
Dire
same. I
team
think I got a
back.
feeling it's gonna be roughly the same. But there won't be a Storm because of the Weaver now.
yeah, so it'll be an Envy, Safe Lane Weaver, a Queen of Pain for Sing Sing mid, Bone 7 on Alpha Lane or Jungle Batrider, then Sand King for Pylai Die, and AUI 2000. His Enchantress is still available.
10
The Visage
seconds
has already been
remaining.
banned, and the Chen's been banned by Speed Gaming. So, and the
5
Enigma's been banned by
seconds
Empire,
remaining.
so I haven't seen him not play a jungler or a Visage in a long time, to be honest.
Reserve time.
I just feel to maximize the efficiency you can get out of the early 10-15 minutes, having a jungling hero is just so important.
Yeah, we'll have to see what they go for, though, with the second pick. Or the second support, rather. Empire now working on their final ban, and they're also probably debating What is Speed Gaming going to go for AUI 2000? What's he going to play? As for Speed Gaming, I mean, you look at Empire, and I feel like they just... Eternal Envy's going to be mashing the Doom ban here. Because not only is Doom just something they like to run, but it's really good against Weaver and Queen of
Radiant
Pain.
team ban.
Yeah, by the way, they
No,
goes
they
the
ban OD.
Enchantress.
Okay, he
Yeah,
expects
there
to
goes the
support Elder
Enchantress.
Dire
Titan.
team pick.
Support Elder Titan CM position 5. Darkseer off lane. Lifestealer safe lane. They need a mid hero.
And, well, if it is a mid-hero they need, then it's... I guess Elder Titan doesn't match up that great against Queen of Pain, but... I've seen it work out.
I think it's decent. It's not
They
too bad.
go Storm. Empire goes Storm. Does Speed
Radiant
Gaming go
team.
Doom here now? Or something clowny like that? I don't know.
They could actually do it. They can run the Batrider on the off lane. That's
Okay.
very greedy though.
I really like
Doom-
the Storm, because now they have
Doom,
the lockdown.
Doom jungle and then Weaver and Queen of Pain in the other 2 lanes. They can actually do it.
I feel like they needed the Storm, though, because without that, then you know Speed Gaming is just going to do this, like, clowny... Well, not clowny, but just this really irritating,
10
you know,
seconds
split push,
remaining.
pick off Dota, never fight you
Kiting
head
you.
on.
Yeah, kiting you around
5
and
seconds remaining.
you're not going to be able to catch them with your Lifestealer if you don't have any support.
Yeah, now with the Storm, they
Reserve
can
time.
kill anyone. And they go Rubik, so they won't go super greedy here, but they do have a very strong pair of late game supports, lots of reliable lockdown.
Yeah, Rubik and Sand King is, I feel, by far 2 of the best supports late game where you can initiate with the stuns before the enemy carries have their BKB on.
Yeah, really strong chain stunning supports and scale quite well with items. And there are some decent spells to steal this game. Nothing too amazing for the Rubik.
However, LD, I think late game I would favor Team Empire's lineup a lot more.
I think because of the Storm pick, yeah. They have a Natural Order and a Lifestealer, so really good physical damage output. They're the team with the Darks here and Elder Titan, so they have the better team fight. I would say their pick-off potential, it's not as good as Speed Gaming, but it's still decent with Storm Lifestealer, so...
Yeah, Storm
10
Lifestealer.
seconds remaining.
The only thing
One
is
of the
Vank
best.
score might be a 4v5, because he's not going to be doing much late
5
game.
seconds
We know that for
remaining.
sure.
Well, you don't know that. He might be able to get off some 7 seconds ultimate.
Okay, yeah, you're right. We don't know that for sure, but we know that close to with certainty. Whatever. You get the idea, Winter.
Prepare
Stop
for
messing with
battle.
me. Alright, let's introduce our teams. On the Radiant side, we'll start with Speed Gaming this time around. We have Pylai playing that support Sandkane. He was just magnificent yesterday. I think to me, nobody talks about Pylai because all these other players are so flashy and big names in their own right, but Pylai has quietly established himself as one of the best supports in the Western scene as of late. Bone 7 on the Batrider, that puts Sing Sing on your solo mid Queen of Pain. Last time we saw him on Queen of Pain, he went like 9-0 and 20 against the Alliance. Never died that game.
23, to
23.
be exact.
Sorry, I'm selling him short here. AUI 2000 on your support Rubik, and that puts Eternal Envy onto the Weaver. They've given him observers, and he's going to
he's
war.
already out far in the map trying to place the observers. I would imagine he would try and place them in the jungle to slow the Darkseer down.
Yeah, he probably wants to place them in this big camp right here, if you look at the mini-map.
Yeah.
Because that's the route he's taking. And that's
I think
ideally
so.
what you want, because the small camp and this big camp are pretty much all you farm as Darkseer.
Yeah, and for Empire, we have always want to fly on the Elder Titan. I think he's been playing like 3-4 games in a row, Elder Titan, since yesterday.
This is a fun
And we have-
support hero, because you actually get to kill things.
And you have Silent on the Lifestealer, then we have Vanscore on the Crystal Maiden, which is going to carry us in the late game.
Okay.
And we have Mac on the Darkseer, and we have the Captain Scandal on the Storm Spirit.
Yeah, so Scandal's going to be handling the Storm, and last game didn't have the best laning stage against Sing Sing. Like, I would actually say I felt Sing Sing did more than he should have been able to in that matchup, but...
I still feel that even though with the reactive armor, you shouldn't be able to do that well.
Yeah, I think that was just Sing Sing playing the lane really well. And Scandal maybe not quite on his A game, but his mid and late game play was more than enough to carry them to
his
victory.
play later on was fantastic, other than the laning phase.
So we have a quick pause here, Winter. Looking at the drafts overall, who's your money on here? Who do you favor?
I will always favor the Storm plus Lifestealer side. I just feel that it's very good.
It's such a strong combo. That or like the Batrider or Puck combos.
And usually you see teams, whenever they look at the enemy, when the enemy picks up Lifestealer, the next third and fourth ban would be Storm and the Puck.
Yeah, or a Batrider if he's somehow not banned already, but he normally gets banned out in the first round.
Yeah, it's just very, very good initiation by the Storm, and Storm plus Lifestealer. You just pick off anyone instantly.
And even if there is a Lincoln Sphere on Eternal Envy or even Sing Sing late game, like you could still just open wounds or even pull if you have an Abyssal Blade. And, you know, either way, you should be able to get off the Storm pull afterwards.
Either way, you're just gonna die, to put it simple.
Yeah, he's got to be very fat. Yeah, like, thank you for keeping it simple. That way
I still
can't
think
be
you're
too
gonna die
stupid.
if you're fat. No kidding.
Yeah.
Storm plus Lifestealer.
You have to be very fat not to die. And even if you are, I mean, what are you going to have? Like a heart? That's not going to help you against Lifestealer.
No, the only way you're gonna survive
Butterfly,
is with
maybe.
with the Aegis.
Yeah, that too.
If he hacks you up, your butterfly is not gonna help you.
Looks like we might be ready to go here. The unpause comes immediately, and we're into it. It is game 2. If you're just joining us, Empire leading 1-0. They win this game, and they punch their ticket to the playoffs for the WePlay Dota 2 League Season 2. Eternal Envy now going to spam that Sakuchi and head straight to place a war. I think. Oh, he might. If he uses Sakuchi offensively, he's in a lot of trouble.
They have sentries.
They're ready for his shenanigans. You know, Winter, he did this yesterday on the Weaver, Carry Weaver. He did this and went straight to the big camp on the Radiant side. So, it seems Empire, they've studied Eternal Envy. They know what he's up to.
And yesterday when Bone 7 was playing against Alliance, his Bat Rider started here. He Firefly. He started
30
with boots.
seconds
He
to
Fireflied over to place wards.
I'm sorry, I didn't get to see where you were drawing on the map.
Here, the secret
Oh,
shop.
yeah. Yeah, he went like this and warded off some camps. They are very clever with the way they go about it, but this time around,
I'm learning a lot by watching them play.
they're very annoying, just in general. Like the way Speed Gaming moves around the map and the drafts they pick up, it's very irritating to play
The
against.
battle begins.
I imagine it gets under their opponent's skin, which is exactly what they hope for.
The first rune goes to the irritating team, Illusion rune.
Not the best rune, but they'll take it.
They can make something happen with those Illusion rune, block some more camps.
As for Mag on the jungle darks here, he will secure himself some easy farm early on, and it doesn't look like, since they weren't able to ward the camps, he should be a free farm jungle darks here up against a free farm jungle bat rider, both of them equally efficient in the jungle.
And the mid lane is going to be really interesting. I want to see how Sing Sing is going to be able to dominate the Storm.
It might not be a 1v1 though, because Pylai is hanging around. And like you said, Quap should dominate these early levels, especially with the better block, which his was slightly better. And if he doesn't, then it's trouble.
And look at Paladai being annoying. The annoying team.
Yeah, and he's going to deward now. The Observer Ward that was placed by Empire gets cancelled. Will be destroyed in one more hit. Indeed it is. But now...
Look at AUI, he's sending in the illusions to block the double cam Mag is trying to do.
Well, that's happening. Scandal does eat a Burrow Strike mid, but that's all it is. Simple harassment. And yeah, block the double spawn as you mentioned. Yeah. So Mag's just going to try and farm it.
Look at what both the supporters are doing. The Rubik got the illusion rune, blocked the camps. Sand King placed the ward. Eternal Enemy placed the ward earlier, saw the CM place the ward there, and he sentryed and he stopped the Storm from getting the first few last hit in the first wave. And they're getting so much out from the first minute already.
And meanwhile, if you look at Empire, they're not doing anything to shut down Speed Gaming. AUI freely pulling. Bone 7, he's been getting off his stacks. He's already got 2 up. He'll have 3 soon. And not being punished.
Yeah. AUI 2000 is going to be happily jungling. I feel that the way he jungles reflects a lot on his past position where he played as a carry, where he's always very efficient when he's farming.
Yeah. In fact, you look at even Burning. Started off as a support player. And, well, he went the opposite direction, I guess. But the efficiency has remained for him, even though he's lately has not been playing as much of a pure hard carry role. They do go on Pylai Die top lane, though. He burst strikes through the Lifestealer, but always when a fly comes in, it's just going to whack him one more hit. That's your first blood. The extra move speed makes the difference. Well, efficiency ain't everything. If you start giving up kills, then it doesn't matter if you're leading.
He's trying to be over-efficient.
They were already up 300 gold, which isn't that much, but immediately they're now down to the negative. Just funny how those things work. So it looks like, I imagine we're going to see Midas gaming. Silent saving a lot of gold.
And they already parked the Crystal Maiden here for 2.5 minutes, and she's still level 1.
Yeah, the Crystal Maiden's a decent hero to catch up in the jungle, but...
You look at
great.
the last hits of Sing Sing and the Storm.
Yeah. Scandal's not having a good lane. Sing Sing is really crushing him, but I guess the nice thing is you do have a Lifestealer who's getting free farm, so maybe you can catch up with some Infest Bombs later on. This is troubling, though. Very troubling.
Yeah, he's gonna have such a hard time if Storm doesn't get a good start. He's sort of like the snowball hero. You need to have a very good start to be able to do a lot of stuff for your team later on.
Silent, as mentioned, is going for a Midas. He's going to pick it up probably around like 4 minutes at the latest. Yeah, he's still got to farm the gloves fully. Meanwhile, they'll always want to fly, taking care of business and always Paladai in a lot of trouble. 3 more hits, maybe 1 more. There you go. The spirit comes back. The kill is secure. That's a lot of deaths for an offlane
He was overzealous there. He was trying to pull the creep wave out to the lane, trying to get some experience, but he didn't have boots, and the Elder Titan had boots.
I do want to point out that Envy has not been able to go for his customary naked Midas rush this game. He started with a Ring of Protection, he built himself a Basilius, and he bought some regen.
But I remember LD, his Weaver is famous for getting face boots.
We'll see if he does, but last time I cast him on a Weaver, I'm pretty sure he went Midas first. Yeah, because he had like a... what was it? It was like a 14-minute Lincoln's and then like a 20-minute Desolator.
I see.
It won't be quite that fast, but that all started with a 3.5-minute Midas.
Yeah, but in the mid lane, Skander is just having such a hard time. He only has 8 CS 4 minutes in.
They can't really do anything to Sing Sing. Like, how would they actually kill him anyway? At this stage of the game. They do try to pull him in now. Frostbite from Vangscore.
Oh no.
Actually, they probably could have if Vangscore
They actually
was there.
could have killed him if they timed the gank better. They could have killed him.
If they just waited a tiny bit longer.
Yeah.
But I guess that's the thing is, in order to get that kill, they have to have Frostbite ready right nearby, which is very difficult.
As soon as the Electric Vortex wears off, the Frostbite has to be there. Plus, the Elder Titan with his Spirit.
Vangscore, as you mentioned, a very low level, but he's now going to start to catch up, and Scandal 9-1 still continues to struggle in this lane. Envy, I think he just got his Midas recipe. Indeed, he did. So it'll be Midases for both of the carries, but the Lifestealer Midas has been out for about 40 seconds already. So in that respect, you have to give him the edge. Mid lane, Sing Sing going for a first blood here. Sorry, not a first blood, but a first kill, and he will get it. He's got no blink, though. He may end up going down to tower. He's got a salve. Does need to use it. The catapult brings him down to 12 HP.
The Sing Sing.
No, he dies to the Crystal Maiden! Sing Sing, please. He thought, he was like, alright, I lived. I'm going to get a few more CS and then go base before the storm respawns. Vangscore says, you go into the base the wrong way.
He's level 4 all of a sudden because of that.
Yeah,
level 5.
So much for the level problem. He's the same level as AUI, who's been jungling freely this entire time.
Yeah, the CM also has been jungling. I've seen Puppy started to do it. Like, he just stands near the mid lane. If he knows the mid lane is going to get ganked, and he just jungles with his level 1 aura nearby, always ready to back up the mid lane.
Yeah, and he's also in that close to the lane, but still getting decent experience. There's a Midas for Envy about a minute and a half later than the Lifestealer. So you give that edge to Empire, and as well as the fact that they did end up killing Sing Sing. So leading 3-1. Game looking decent for them thus far, but Scandal, this could really turn the tide. There's an ult on Sing Sing. He's looking to let it fly. Not just yet. The Burrow Strike's coming in, and it's going to be an easy kill, but no, he misses the ult and gets the kill anyway. Well, not ideal. Kill secured. He wanted to go for 2 on Mag, but that was a little ambitious.
Yeah, but still, it was really good play by Sing Sing overall in the mid lane, totally destroying the Storm. The Storm will be... I don't see him having an impact in the game for the next 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, and it's I guess ultimately they can put the Lifestealer here at some point, or even the Elder Titan, give the Storm the safe lane or the jungle, but he's going to have to play catch-up, and that means he's their key hero, Winter. If they want to go ganking, it's got to be Storm, because who else is going to set up the kills? Frostbite? It's short range, it's not reliable, and you need something reliable against a Weaver, a Queen of Pain, a Batrider, so without a farmed Storm, Empire, it's like their whole strategy depends on him having a good start. And all he's going to find are Mud Golems. Well, this is not fun.
Yeah, he doesn't even have his boots yet. Oh my god.
He barely has above 1,000 net worth.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad. That's like the worst farm I've ever seen on the Storm.
I just felt that he's having such a hard time was because of 2 reasons. One reason was mainly you mentioned the block, the first wave of block. And second reason was because of the presence of Paladai, the first, I think about 20 or 30 seconds in the mid lane, that caused him not to be able to last hit.
Yeah, and he also couldn't really go for runes that much this game, because it wouldn't be safe to do so against Speed Gaming's lineup.
That's the danger of picking Storm. If you lose your lane that badly, you're going to be useless for the whole game.
Yeah, and I do feel like they should rotate him, which, I mean, they've done at this point, but now he's just got to catch up, get his level 6, start to farm, and while that's happening, Bone 7 has his blink.
Scandal is pulling creeps at the top lane.
There are 3 heroes smoked up and looking to go, but there is a Lifestealer with the Midas and Phase Boots top lane. Not the easiest nut to crack, not the easiest kill. The tower
they,
bottom,
they can kill him with the Sonic Wave. Sonic Wave is cooling down in 10 seconds.
and they have the Blink Lasso available. They could kill the Lifestealer, but I think even more ideal would be if they somehow manage to find that Storm, but he's heading the other way. The Lasso goes in, they're going to catch out the Lifestealer. Can they focus him in time? Burrow Strike, yes they can. Create a Pain ult over the top, now a Shadow Strike on the bank score. Quick TP reaction, is there a Flame Break? Nothing skilled yet for Bone 7, only level 7.
Now, usually you can't afford to skill Flame Blade earlier anymore because of the nerf to the mana cost. At level 1, it's still 140 mana. You don't really have enough mana if you are going for the jungling build.
Yeah, and that's the other, if you're jungling especially, you just can't, maybe if you're mid, but if you're jungling, you just can't take a point in it, because you need, oh, Scandal looking to zip in middle lane, he's got an Iron Shell on him, they're trying to play catch-up Dota, and they'll succeed. He'll get a kill there, and actually goes to the Darkseer, but nonetheless, Scandal.
He might be in trouble, he doesn't have a TP, Sanking is nearby.
Yeah, Pylai Die has Epicenter as well. Scandal knocked a little zip away. He's no mana for Epicenter, but they don't need it. Sing comes in, Shadow Strike and an auto attack to bring him down. Now looking for Mag, and because he used Surge on the Storm, he has no way out. There's a Burrow Strike cooling down. They'll hit Mag as well, and Sing he gets the 2-hero scream, going for Vang Score as well. I think he's gonna get this kill too.
He's gonna get
Vang Score on the run unless he gets juked, but Sing he jukes back around the other way. Vang Score now running south. Oh, the plays. Sing completely fooled by them.
He might still find him.
He might. Oh, he's gonna find him. No Vang Score back in the trees. No Vang Score. No Vang Score. No. That's not where he wanted to go.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
You're really quiet right now, Winter. Winter? You're really quiet.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I'm not sure what's going on with your mic, Winter, but I can't hear you. Maybe if we need to restart the call.
Hear me now?
Yeah, you're coming a little better now. No, you're still quiet. It was a little better. What'd you do, Winter?
I didn't do anything.
Oh, now you're better. Now you're better.
I did nothing. I'm just sitting down here.
Alright, it's randomly fixed now, so we'll chalk it up to bad luck. Well, Sing just got a triple kill, so now the game gets pretty hard for Empire.
Yeah, Bone 7's gonna get another pick up here.
Blinks in, Lasso onto Silent, the Epicenter pulls him onto the high ground. Flame Break secures the
That
kill.
was such a well executed kill.
That was really well done.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Bone 7 on his Batrider does a lot of work, I gotta say.
No, it's the way that they thought of how to get that kill. Because normally it's difficult to get the kill on the Lifestealer in that
Dire's
position.
top tower
Unless
is
they
under
thought of
attack.
the Epicenter into the Barrier Strike up.
Yeah, and because also he'll normally have Infest, although in that case he didn't, but
Dire's
could have just
bottom
raged and
tower
tried to
is
run.
under
But they got the
attack.
chain stun off, bring him down, and they're still farming Envy during this time. So things looking up and up. And if you're Empire, sure you have a farm Lifestealer, but he doesn't do anything against these heroes without the Storm having some impact. He needs the Storm.
He's like so far behind. I have no idea. No idea how he's gonna catch up. Even I don't know if getting a
Radiant's top
catch up Midas
tower
now
is
would
under
be a
attack.
good thing.
The Storm? He's got to farm that catch-up Midas Winter.
I really don't know what can he do now.
This is trouble. This is big trouble for Scandal.
He needs to farm a lot more, but at the same time, because his team is far behind, and he has to be the person controlling the game and creating space, but he can't do it, and he himself needs space to farm.
Yeah. I just feel, again, their whole lineup revolves around the Storm. There's no other good initiator.
Dire's top tower
Without
is
Storm,
under
they just
attack.
can't fight him. Oh, he
He missed the
almost
lasso. He missed the
almost
lasso.
got lassoed there by Bone 7. Slightly out of range, it looked like. Meanwhile, Eternal Envy hunting in the jungle, just charging the enemy jungle, gonna Midas the creep. He wandered all the way through here to do this, and now nothing is coming easy for Scandal this game. That's for damn sure.
Dire's
The
middle
Sanking
tower
might get
is
the
under
storm.
Oh,
attack.
if they get a Burrow Strike, Scandal is toast indeed. He is thoroughly toasted to a crisp.
They're really rotating very well as a team, I have to say.
I think Empire's just done. Like, I don't actually think they can do anything.
I don't. They're gonna just get rolled over.
Yeah, the only thing I could see them maybe doing is waiting to fight on the high ground.
I still die here.
He's got access to his ultimate, he's got the stick charges, but gets burrow strike from the backside and just melts. And there was no backup in sight, no TP on Vang score. Darkseer still not particularly farmed. They're just, like you said, they're getting run over. This isn't even close.
Man. Look at AUI 2000. He has 44 last hits on his Rubik support.
So, no, this is an
He has more
EGM.
last hits than the Storm.
This is an EGM support. He's more farmed than some of the carries in this game.
Oh my god. I didn't even see his last hit. He was so fat.
Meanwhile, you compare that to the Crystal Maiden, the other
Dire's
5
bottom
position,
tower
she's
is
sitting
under
at
attack.
600 net worth. And oh, by the way, Sandkane almost has a blink. 14 minutes in, if he skips Arcane Boots, he'll have a blink dagger in like 2 or 3 minutes.
He doesn't need Arcane Boots since he went for the bottle.
This is trouble. This is a lot of trouble. And
I
Silence,
think they are. I think they are done.
yeah, they're done. I agree. Let's go to game 3 here, Winter. Let's do it.
Never count them out until the last moment.
Yeah, Empire do have a good high ground lineup as well. They can defend the high ground really nicely. Earth Splitter, Vacuum Wall.
Dire's top
I
tower is
don't
under
think
attack.
the Speed Gaming is a very patient team in general, so I don't think they're gonna force it too early. But if they did, it could cause trouble.
Yeah, again, going high ground against the Elder Titan plus Darkseer could spell trouble if you make a wrong step. Oh, Bone 7 has the Boots of Travel now.
Dire's top tower
Yeah,
is
he
under
loves this
attack.
build. Just skip the Force Staff, go straight for the Boots. I actually saw in one game just skip Blink Dagger and go Boots of Travel Rush in the jungle. But I think this game against the Storm, you really do need the Blink.
Yeah, you can't engage the Storm without a blink. And what do you think they should do now? I think they just can't do anything. They have to just hope for the best and keep farming and farming and farming because they can't even engage with the only engager, which is the Storm now.
Yeah, that's the
Dire's
problem. They
bottom
don't have a
tower
Nyx
is under
Assassin. They
attack.
don't have a Mag... or not a Magnus, but a
That's the problem
Dragoniter.
going for a greedy support like an Elder Titan.
Yeah, I just don't think he fits that well with their
Dire's
lineup, to
bottom
be
tower
honest.
is
Like,
under attack.
I mean, last game they had a lineup that...
I think you could say it's the main reason it's happening is because the Storm had such a bad time. If the Storm didn't have a bad time, the Storm would be dictating the game and the Elder Titan would be able to do his job in the game.
Yeah, but at the same
Dire's
time,
middle
it's...
tower is under
when you
attack.
pick a Storm, you have to secure his lane, and...
And
You
that's
know,
why
it's hard
I
to-
think
it's
the
hard
Queen-
to lane him
the,
sometimes.
the Queen of Pain pickup was really good to suppress the Storm.
Well, Sing Sate has done that and then some, and he's now got an ultimate orb up. We saw him go Lincoln's first last time, I want to say.
Dire's middle
Yeah,
tower
this game is a good
under
game for
attack.
Lincolns because the only way they can get him is either the Storm or the Frostbite. The Frostbite actually does nothing to the Queen of Pain.
He's working on the tier 1 mid. There's a glyph available. Vangscore trying to bait this out. He has a Frostbite, but Scandal zips in way too late. The tower will get denied, but at
Radiant's
the cost
top
of
tower
many
is under
TPs.
attack.
Envy, meanwhile, pushing the
Dire's
bottom
middle
lane.
tower has been
Not on track
denied.
for his 15-minute Lincolns, but he'll have it soon. Ultimate Orb's now up once he wants to buy it, and the
Dire's
recipe.
bottom tower is under
Does he
attack.
pick that up yet? No, still needs
Radiant's
the
top
recipe.
tower is under attack.
Well,
One-
look at Sing Sing. Oh, he might be able to kill him. I think he might be able to kill him.
Sing. He's got a blink cooling down
He's gonna
soon.
kill him.
He's gonna blink. Scandal though pulls him. Might have just outplayed him. The Earth Splitter comes through, but he gets off the ult with his dying breath. Sing Sing kills the storm. Yeah, Mag was in range a bit earlier than when he used it.
Oh, but
Dire's
that was
bottom
actually
tower
better
is
for
under
Empire.
attack.
Yeah, they did kill Sing Sing, who's 6-2 and 3.
Bone 7
before
gets the Lifestealer again.
that. Meanwhile, they're pushing the bottom lane, trying to go on the Weaver, but yeah, Lifestealer falls in the jungle.
And it was the same thing. They lassoed the Lifestealer and the Sand channel the epicenter.
And they tried to make it go on Envy bottom, but it's like these supports do not kill Weaver. they don't kill him.
The only way they can kill the Weaver is with the Storm.
Yeah, ideally a Storm with an Orchid or a Scythe, but well, good luck on that. Scandal's just lucky to have Treads. He's the third poorest hero in this game. 0-5. This has been an awful game for him.
That's very awful for him.
Dire's
And the
top tower is
Lifestealer
under
with 4
attack.
death is actually still leading in the last hits.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, he's leading in last hits, but like what? Even if he was 4 or 5 slotted, again, it's like what can he actually do this game? Envy, oh boy.
That's off his ulti.
Sing Sing's here. He's got his ult. No, sorry, ult not available. The mech comes through. Now a double TP reaction forced out, and they will both escape. Meanwhile, Pylai Dai roaming through the enemy jungle, looking for always want to fly.
This is the first next bomb they're gonna see this game.
Will it be
Radiant's middle
successful,
tower
though?
is under attack.
There's so many elusive heroes. Time-lapse is on cooldown if they want to go on the Weaver, but not an easy hero to kill regardless. I don't know.
He's gonna
what they're-
TP bot. He's gonna TP bottom.
Dire's
Maybe they look to
bottom
go on
He's gonna
somebody
get
here.
a
Zip to start. They do have an Ion Chill on him. They're gonna go on Sing Sing. Sing Sing, is this the start of a comeback for Empire? They get a much-needed kill, but they need a lot more where that came from. And meanwhile,
They
Envy
need
is...
3 or 4. They need 3 or 4 more pickups like that.
Meanwhile, Envy, what you doing?
He likes to Midas creeps in the enemy jungle or something.
Yeah, it's a really long way to go, but I guess he just wants to also deny the Storm any kind of a comeback mechanic is the other thing.
Next level.
Or you could just go kill him. That's the other option.
Yeah, I think they're gonna get another pick off here. Now the Bat Rider has a 4 staff as well.
And then the Mask of Madness will be next for Bone 7, and then nowhere is safe. It's already close to that point. I'm surprised to see
I
Vangskor
think they're
where he
gonna
is.
they might get the life stealer here.
Envy on the chase. Do they have the blink? They
Yeah,
do.
they can get the dive stealer here. He has the angle to get him.
There's a 4-staff as well as a lasso available. If they get the lasso off Silence Toast, there'll be a burrow strike soon. The swarm's gonna come through. He's already used rage. He's got an armlet available. Where's that burrow? It comes right now along with an MP, and Silent is just gonna melt. No chance in hell he gets out of that one. Just brutal.
It's just such good. If you look at the whole game, the Sand King and the Bat Rider have been so coordinated all over the map and their movements.
No offense to AUI, but I feel like I've seen him do something once this game. He's just been farming.
He's 0-1-0 and 58 last hits.
Yeah. It's fine. They don't need him to do anything. That's how strong the Bat Rider and Sand King
Yeah,
play has
because
been.
if you think about their lineup, when they need the Bat Rider and Queen of Pain to do stuff and kill heroes together, who's going to take care of the lanes? They only have the Weaver. So the Rubik has to fill in to push out the other lanes so that his teammates can gank the other heroes.
And AUI's happy to do it. He says, sure, I'd love some creeps. I'll get some
Yep.
too.
Ancestral Spirit, Fate Bolt, all the creeps are dead.
Meanwhile, Scandal in the jungle. Sing Sing doesn't have the Scythe yet. There's a gem now picked up by your Rubik on the Radiant side. That's a very rich support Rubik. They're
Oh,
hunting
Paladai has
Scandal.
been spotted by the ward.
Pylai Dai does have a blink available, but it's a little far to dive, and they're going to play it safe and retreat out.
Yeah, the gem is a fantastic pickup in this point of the game where they are leading by a huge margin already. The gem just solidifies and extends the advantage.
I hear a Lifestealer bomb. Scandal, he's looking to leap. He's going to catch out Pylai Dai.
Oh, did he get the gem?
A much needed kill. No, the gem was on. It's on Eternal Envy. It's on Eternal Envy.
Oh, that would have been huge.
Yeah, I don't think they want to. If anything, they should be giving it to like the Bat Rider or the Weaver because he's got the Lincoln Spear. But I would even just say give it to Bone 7.
Radiant's middle
Oh, here they go.
tower is
Yeah,
under
the
Pushing
bat
the
is the
mid lane.
best. The bat is the
Radiant
best
structures
option they
are
have to hold the
fortified.
gem right now.
And it looks like Eternal Envy. He's actually going to break the base
Dire's
here.
bottom
It's a
tower
tier
is
1 down
under
mid, but
attack.
they're paying for this with a double TP being forced down. Eternal Envy just calmly retreating out. A zip or pull even used by the Storm to
Dire's
no
top
avail.
tower is under
Linkage will
attack.
cancel that and deal with it nicely. And now, you just see Bone 7, more economic damage being done. He's almost got his patented Mask of Madness.
Did he really get it already?
You know he's going to, right? I mean, this is like a given.
This is like a habit. You can never run away from your
This
habits.
is more than a habit. This is a way of life. This is a way of life for Bone 7.
Oh, he's gonna get the Dark Shield.
And he's going to find him yet again. Once more, Bone 7 making the plays. Mag, even an Epicenter used there. Well, why not? Kill secured.
Yeah, just to ensure the kill, and you never know if the enemy team is nearby.
And now they look to push with Envy creating a lot of pressure on that bottom lane. It frees up the top lane with the kill as well. Darkseer non-position.
Dire's top
No
tower
Lifestealer
is
bomb
under
available
attack.
yet, but Lifestealer nearby. They may look to defend. And Speed Gaming, just their name is. It really should be like Patience Gaming because they are. I have to say, Winter, I think this might be the most patient team in Dota 2 right now.
They're outmaneuvering the enemy teams.
They're just so systematic. I mean, not always perfect, but you know, just they never. I feel like they very rarely force things. Last game we saw them force things a few times, but it's more just like they will only take the easy secure or safe kills. And
Do you think their playstyles are in between a mixture of Alliance and Navi? They are somewhat Red Dottor-ish. They like to split push, but at the same time they like to fight like how Navi fights.
well, Navi will take like aggressive fights though. I feel like Speed Gaming just takes like all the safe kills.
They take calculated fights.
Yeah, it's like almost LGD China kind of kills back when they were playing really well. Where Director 8 will just move around very deliberately and set up kills. That's kind of what Bone 7's been doing.
Yeah, but wherever he goes, wherever he kills, that's how Director 8 works.
Speaking of Bone 7, looking to leap mid lane. 2,300 gold, has not spent it.
Okay.
Maybe he's not going Master
You're just waiting for his Mass of Madness.
I think he might be skipping it. He'll go in on Silent now, and they can lift him up. Queen of Pain ult him down. Well played.
That is the third time they caught the Lifestealer and they killed him like that.
And a lot of it's coming down to the gem as well. Like, they've done a good job of dewarding the map. You can actually look at the vision and see that
Yeah.
Empire
Wait.
does not see much.
And when you mention AOI 2000 not doing much, when was the
Dire's
last
top
time you
tower
see we
is
were in a
under
fight?
attack.
Yeah, Eternal Envy is split pushing really nicely though.
Boots of Travel.
Oh, excuse me. I probably just killed the viewer's eardrums. It is dusty here, guys, and my sinuses are not cooperating. We need mute boxes so I don't kill people. Someday. They'll zip in, they'll catch Bone 7 out in the jungle, and he may pay with his life, maybe not though. He just force steps to safety. To freedom, if you will.
They're just waiting for his Mass of Madness.
So Envy just went Boots of Travel. Even more split push.
They have 2 Boots of Travel to set up ganks and kills.
And meanwhile, we get a pause. We have a little more time to deliberate over this.
You know, when I look at games like this, I just pity the supports of the enemy team. It's a dreadful game for the supports of Empire.
Yeah. I mean, Always Wanna Fly is doing okay, but this Crystal Maiden, Vangscore, is not having a fun game. And the funny thing is, Winter, he's 1-1. He hasn't even been feeding. He can't see a creep this game. He just cannot approach a creep.
The problem is he can't do anything. He can't go for a creep. He can't set up kills. His team doesn't have the ability to kill. And he can't farm anywhere because it's so dangerous when there's a Bad Rider and a Queen of Pain.
Yeah, the one thing they can do is have Vangscore sit in the fountain and buy wards. Just let your passive gold tick up.
He can do more than that because he has a global aura.
Yeah. But his best job is sitting in the well. I had a very sexist comment come to mind, but I'm not gonna make it. I'm just gonna. That was a bad thought, and I am going to purge it from my brain. So
I think I know where you went.
the viewers will never know, though. They can only guess. They can only guess.
You went a step too far.
Yeah, a bridge too far indeed. So now Winter, looking at this game, Empire, I feel like you said, it just, with the Storm just having such a bad start, just ruined their whole game plan. It could maybe even turn around a bit. Like, he does have 3,500 gold, but still, the way the game's developed, if this Storm had a good start, it's a completely different game.
I think he has to make a gamble and get a Hex right now instead of getting a backing bar.
Yeah, if he goes BKB, that is not going to do a thing.
They can't win the game if he goes BKB. He has to get a Hex.
Meanwhile, Eternal Envy continue to push the
look
bottom
at
lane.
Eternal Envy. He's just farming right in front of the tier 3 of the enemy tower.
Yeah, he's just living here. This is the safe place for Envy. Like, anywhere inside this zone, it's pretty much where he's free to roam.
Yeah, and here comes Bone 7.
They're looking to go on Silent, perhaps. Not in position just yet. He stays. This is how scared Silent is. He doesn't even approach creeps at his base anymore. And in fact, he's right. If he approached those, he'd be dead.
It's not even his home anymore.
His home is no longer his home. Where do you... That's a good philosophical question, Winter. Where is home when your home is no longer your home?
Basically, you don't have a home.
So you're homeless then.
Yeah.
So you're saying that Silent is homeless.
They're living by the streets now.
Pretty
And
sure
here
since
comes-
he's playing Dota all the time, he's not homeless. The Dota,
This is their
Dota
last
variety.
straw. Smoke gank, infest.
And they're gonna try to force something here. But Bone 7, as aggressive as he can be, They know something's fishy right now, and they're not giving up an inch.
Oh no, Skander's getting a BKB.
This is a... I feel like this is just a defeatist item. We need a comeback Midas here.
They're gonna let.
They're actually gonna spot him out and pull him in. Bone 7 must have just barely been seen by something there. I didn't have the fog of war turned on, but
Because of the trees that have been broken there.
ah
They couldn't
yeah, I must.
see him.
It was these trees right here.
Dire's top
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
That was very unfortunate, and I think it was his first death. Yeah, it was his first death as well.
Still, I think he's allowed to have one death, but Scandal is not allowed to have any more deaths. He zips away, he TP's out, but the
he's gonna
bug
die.
might take him down. Oh, just barely gonna live. That was nicely done.
You said he was not allowed to die. That's
Yeah,
why.
Scandal is banned from dying anymore. He's in timeout. If he
I'm
dies
afraid-
again, I
I'm,
just...
I'm afraid I'm wrong when I said that it's over for them. They're done. They're actually trying to make something out of nothing.
Pylai die, goes back to the middle lane up to 2,000 gold and continuing to farm. Patient play from Speed Gaming.
And here comes middle of the storm.
They zip in, they go on Pylai die the second I look away, then the dust comes through. Scandal might pay with his life though, in fact he will. He gets thrown back in, he does BKB, maybe not. The mech's there, it's gonna keep him alive. Now the stomp coming through. Gets the kill and forces a buyback and gets out. And Pylai die,
And
he
guess
bought
what?
back.
Envy's behind.
He bought back, but he had nowhere to go because the tier 1 was down and his TP was cooling down, so did nothing there. Okay, really, Envy? Well, he's confident about this gank, and he should not be confident. That was just not respecting natural order, and he just fed a gem winter.
Yeah, that was actually.
That was
I
a
think it's
really
actually
bad
a start of
feed.
a comeback. That's all I can say.
Yeah,
And
they've had
Bone
enough
7 brought up.
comebacks. Or enough kills now, where yeah, I think it is starting to become a comeback.
He's going to build a Shadow Blade instead of a Mass of Madness this time.
Oh, meanwhile, mid lane, they go in on Silent, and Silent will die. Meanwhile, Scandal, he comes in as well, goes on Pylai die. Pylai die's gonna fall. Envy just bought back for this, returns to the fight. Oh, he didn't really do anything there, but they do get the 1 kill. His Midas was on cooldown, that's why he bought back.
But I just have to say, that was such a well-coordinated kill on the Lifestealer. The Sand King epic way before the Queen of Pain casted the Hex. That was some next-level trust there.
Is it really well coordinated, or was it just them carpet bombing the lifesteal? I mean,
I've seen that movie.
they just
like,
dropped like
so
an
many-
atom bomb on him. I think you're gonna get him, guys. Kill secured.
He got bombed like that the same way. He died the same way like every single time.
It's just been a horrible, unpleasant game for Silent. He had free farm, and then it got to that mid game, and ever since then, he's just been getting scythed, lassoed.
It wasn't the mid game. It was when the Bat Rider had the dagger and the first lasso kill with the dagger. That was when his nightmare started.
Yeah, like 10 minutes in, I guess. So meanwhile, Bone 7, Invis under cover of Shadowblade, and on the prowl, he's got Firefly here, just hunting for kills. Will not find any, but there are only 2 outer towers left, I should say,
Yeah.
and Speed Gaming are
Oh, here
determined to
comes
bring
the
them down.
Lifestealer
Is under
bomb.
attack.
He's going to catch the
Dire's
Bat Rider.
structures are fortified.
Well, that's if they stick
Oh.
around. Tower's gonna
Yeah,
drop
we'll-
with the illusion, get the last hit. It is gonna fall too
Dire's
quickly.
top tower has
Scandal
fallen.
unable to deny it here. Now that he's got BKB, he can finally work towards his first real offensive item of the game. I imagine he'll just go straight Scythe. It is so late
Yeah,
to be getting an Orchid.
there's nothing else that's best for him. Hex is the best right now.
But he's got to farm it. And to do that, I think he will need some more kills here.
He's just 4,000 gold away.
Speed Gaming, smoked up in the river. AUI and Pylai die here in the front lines. Everybody else parked
Oh, they're
behind
gonna
them.
get the storm. They're gonna get the
Fireflies
storm.
here, and he's gonna pack a Lifestealer payload. He gets pulled back in. Does Lifestealer come out? He does with rage, but Burrow Strike Epi is there, killing off the storm. There's no way out. Silent's gonna need a bash here. Sing getting dropped fast, not dead yet. The lift from AUI, saving his life, throws him up on the cliff, and now he's stolen. Storm ultimate. AUI didn't really make any plays in the laning stage, but now he delivers. Always want to fly in all sorts of trouble on the run, and Sing comes back in with about 10 HP, 100 HP. He is going to end up TPing to safety. Silent, no TP. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. And AUI zipping up, zipping down, forces out of rage, places a ward. This has got to be the death of Silent. Yeah, they're not even going to bother trying to send him a TP. They're just saying, you
It's
know...
gonna be painful.
talk about...
I think they shouldn't kill him.
Just leave him there. I think that's what they're saying. They're saying, let's leave him there. They will send out a TP eventually. In fact, it's coming now. So this may prove to be a mistake, but...
They have to try and sneak him a TP, but I think they're gonna wait for the TP. Bone 7's gonna wait for the TP there.
They could just use a storm to get him out,
Storm
though.
is gonna transport him away.
Oh, the storm jumps in without BK being right into 3-1 with Scandal thinking. Okay, that's a feed. That is just a straight feed.
Okay, clearly the storm didn't like to transport the lifesteal away.
Silent. He knows he's about to get lassoed here. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to TP yet. He just knows. He saw. I think he saw Bone 7 walk
Oh,
this
there's a
way.
ward there. There's a ward.
Now it's getting dewarded. So Speed Gaming, they know that this lifestealer knows. Well, what does it matter? Alright, we had a pause and suddenly it's like the circus is in town. Meanwhile, Bone 7 doing some dewarding and the lifestealer rages. He goes for a quick TP and he gets out in time. Nicely done by Silent. At long last, his misery on the cliff is over. But Bone 7 is looking to add some misery to other heroes' lives. The Elder Titan retreating out. He will barely escape. What a game. What a game. Jesus.
This game is more interesting than the last game.
Even though it's much more of a stomp than the last game, it's, or at least feels like it should be. But Envy making it quite interesting with that gem death.
I still think it's Speed Gaming's game to win.
Yeah, it really should be. But they're just making it hard on themselves with some of these overly aggressive dives and pickoffs that they didn't need to give away. And I feel like they could just kind of siege Empire. But so far they're just intent on farming.
Bone 7's gonna get someone.
Not this time.
Oh boy, this could go wrong for them. This could go wrong for them.
They're gonna walk right onto Pylai Die. He gets caught out and blown up by Silent Scandal. Still virtually full mana.
Oh, he got caught so many times already. The Sand King.
He was flawless through the laning stage, but he's just had a rough game since then.
Radiant's bottom tower.
This is the
under
second
attack.
tower they're gonna get.
Empire now gonna push the bottom lane, and it's up to Speed Gaming to do something to turn the tides around. They just keep on giving up kills. Sure, they're leading in terms of gold and even increasing their lead, but if you're up 12k gold at 50 minutes, that matters a lot less than if you're up 12k gold at 25. And the way this is going, their lead is really, the rate of increase has slowed down quite a bit. So
Yeah, it's also diminishing a lot the effectiveness of their lead.
yeah, completely agree with you. And Scandal is he's starting to get to a point where he
Dire's
becomes a
middle
problem
tower
for
is
them.
under attack.
I think they shouldn't
Radiant's
engage.
bottom
They shouldn't push this
tower
tower.
is
They need to
under
run.
attack.
Yeah, not against Bone 7's Batrider, who's on the prowl now, wrapping around, looking for a pickoff.
Oh,
Not
is he gonna
finding
get anyone?
yet. Silent.
Is he gonna get anyone? They need to run now.
Oh, he blinks forward. He's still hunting. He's gonna find Mag. Mag gets the scythe
Mag
off
has
though.
Max.
Can he surge in time? Now a storm, zip away and retreat out.
It wasn't Storm. It was.
Oh, it's the Rubik. Okay. Now they're looking for Night Score. He's also gonna live. Everybody lives.
The
You
Elder
live.
Titan
You live.
killed-
I live.
Elder Titan killed the Weaver.
What? Wait, what? What? I need to. I what?
Dire's middle tower has
How
been
did that
denied.
happen?
Uh,
I did not see that at all. I'm sorry, guys. That's why you need to buy the
You-
Dota TV ticket.
View of Discord, Natch, and the Aura.
So he just didn't time lapse or Sakuchi or do anything, and he just
I'm not
tanked
sure.
it.
I just saw that the Elder Titan killed the Weaver. That's all. I think.
So
with the help
Eternal
of the
Envy
Storm-
has fed a gem away this game, diving into 4 heroes. He just died solo to an Elder Titan with complete free
Oh
farm,
my!
a 5-minute Midas.
Is Empire really going to come back?
There's no way. They cannot be coming back from this game.
What do you mean? There's no way. They're gonna get an Aegis.
I'm more trying to convince myself that there's no way, because they should not be able to come back from this game. Scandal was poorer than dirt for 30 minutes.
He was poorer than the support Rubik.
Yes. His CS is still 120. He's got 3.5 CS a minute as a solo mid farming Storm.
Okay, there goes the Master Madness.
Well, anyway, guys, this is why you need to buy the Dota TV ticket for when we miss plays like that. I missed it on purpose so you guys would have to spend some money. I honestly have no clue. Like, Envy should not die solo.
How would he have died to an Elder Titan that supports solo? I think there was a storm that helped the kill.
Maybe.
There was no other explanation.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes Bone 7.
But even then, he's still got the
He's
Lincoln.
gonna drag him 10,000 miles away.
Only if he gets the last off, which he barely does. Now Poles always want to fly back. There's a burrow string available here from your Sand Kid. Always want to fly. He's gonna pay the price. But at this point, getting a kill on Elder Titan, not the biggest deal.
They're gonna make it a push. And does he have buyback? Yeah, he has buyback, and the Storm can transport the Lifestealer back. Since the Lifestealer doesn't have a TP scroll.
Now, if they catch the Storm, though, they catch 2 on the way out. So it could go the other direction.
Oh,
And already
AUI is there. He's gonna try and stop the TP.
Well, speaking of TPs, I think Empire are going to have to back soon, because Eternal Envy, he's got his Desolator up now. Now he breaches the base. There's a Storm gank available. He teleports in, and immediately, Speed Gaming, they got what they came for. They will retreat out.
Oh, it's a double damage Storm with the Lifestealer inside. Anyone who gets caught will be dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think the ward spotted them. Yeah, the ward spotted them.
But can
Is he gonna jump?
he doesn't have enough mana to go for a really long jump. He has 670 mana right now.
Plus the 15 stick charges.
Yeah. Come on, Winter. That's not going to get you like 3,000 units away.
Well, usually you get there when a Storm is 38 minutes into the game. You don't usually have just one BKB.
Oh boy. 20 to 13. Winter, I got to say, this gold graph, it's dipped. It's going the other way now a bit.
No, Envy is in trouble.
Oh, but they don't have the Lifestealer bomb, so there's no way to get off the quick open wounds here. No way to break that Lincoln's. And no DD anymore.
He shouldn't have come out to farm that fast.
You got to know Envy's going to go for one more creep wave.
Oh,
Always
boy.
one more creep wave.
They could have gotten the kill there.
Yeah, they definitely could have if he hadn't popped out. Scandal up to 2,200 gold now. 38 minutes in. It looks like an unbeatable lead for Speed Gaming in some ways, especially with their lineup, but it just has that feeling of Speed Gaming can't be comfortable with their position.
We both agreed that Empire was done at minute 14 and 2 seconds. But
Yeah. They were toasted, they were cooked.
man, Scandal had boots, brown boots.
I wouldn't say he's rich now, but he's at least got something.
At least he has more CS than the Rubik.
The only thing that concerns me about Speed Gaming, like when I watch them play, is I feel like sometimes they're so
overzealous. They're trying to be over efficient, trying to do more than what they should be doing.
Yeah.
More than their abilities. Like when you see the 2 times Eternal Envy, that he wasn't really trying to do something weird, or he just wanted to do more so that he would contribute more, split pushing in a more dangerous position, trying to create more space and trying to help his team extend their lead. But when he was trying to do so, he actually gave away whatever the team has, whatever the lead that they had, because I don't think he had to do that. They were in a good lead already. He didn't need to take those risks to extend the lead.
And those were extreme risks he took. He charged into 4 heroes at a tier 2 by himself with the gem.
And with a gem as well, yeah.
That's not like a slight risk. That is like an extreme...
Probably he overestimated the power of the Lincolns.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because to think about it, the only way they can keep a Weaver in place is with the electric wall attacks. Even the Frostbite is not enough.
I agree. I still think it should be Speed Gaming's game, but the other thing that I do feel like sometimes they don't know how to break the base. Because they're certainly trying to, but when Envy's always off split pushing...
We also talk about where Empire's lineup, it's really hard to go high ground against Darkseer plus
That's true.
Elder Titan.
And it could continue to be a problem.
Mag has a dagger this time.
And now there's an Assault Cuirass on silent. Actually, he might have had it for a little while. I might have missed that, but...
I actually feel that they could win the fight if they get the initiation first.
He can easily... Like, sure, Envy's got 17k net worth, but he's got a Midas and a Boots of Travel. This is like 4,000 gold into items that don't help you fight at all.
If they make this comeback would have been bigger than the DK versus IG game.
Yeah, I would say so, for sure. And maybe not against quite as a team that has accomplished as much, but nonetheless, a big comeback.
Oh my god, they're gonna find a pick off here.
Envy
Storm
farming
is
the
gonna
ancients.
find-
He's got some backup here.
No.
They need to go. They blink in with Maggie. Has a scythe, but they need to break that linkage first. They'll deward quickly and they will retreat. It looks like. And oh no, sorry, out goes your storm. Now coming back in. Everybody's nervous.
Bone 7 has a gem.
And a Mask of Madness and a Shadow Blade. And a lot of anger. He wants to kill.
The Storm has to
Oh,
buy back.
Shadow Blade's gonna end now. They're gonna zip in on Bone 7. Surprise! Bone 7 gets blown up. Now they look for AUI. 4 steps away, but there's more follow-up. Epicenter's coming. It's gonna hit on 3, but is there enough follow-up? Sing Sing, he got slept there. Couldn't get off his ult. Now he's silenced. He's unable to use anything. He goes down. 4 are dead. Gem hits the deck. Empire don't lose a hero. And Envy, all he's gonna get in exchange is a tier 3 bottom.
Bottom tower.
Winter,
has fallen.
are they gonna lose this game? Are they gonna lose this game? Is it possible? Oh, you're so quiet now. We're having your microphone problem again. Oh no. Well, hopefully we'll get Winter back soon, but in the meantime, Winter, just interrupt me whenever your microphone's working, and I guess you don't know when it's working. So just keep on talking, buddy. At some point I'll hear you. I have faith. I hear like a distant rumbling, the sweet dulcet tones of your voice, but that's about it. I think Speed Gaming might actually lose this game. Well, maybe not if they get this pick off and Always Wanna Fly. Age is about to be reclaimed. They will now. Always Wanna Fly is going to drop. He's actually getting towards the site. Has his ultimate orb up. And I think you're back now, Winter.
Do you hear me now?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay.
So your microphone just randomly like loses all its volume, but then it comes back.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's the problem.
So, Winter, are they going to lose this game?
Yes. Yes.
I think Empire's gonna win. I actually think they're gonna win now. Would you call this a throw by Speed Gaming, just a pure throw, or?
Not really a pure throw. Empire made a lot of good decisions when to find pickoffs as well.
Yeah, they gave them a push though. Like they got them rolling downhill with some of those deaths.
But still, one of the few major factors the game went this way was because, like we talked about before, Speed Gaming were trying to do more than what they could have done.
Yeah, and also just going for some of the items they went for, like, again, they spent a lot of gold on items that don't necessarily help you break the base, win
I
fights,
don't
or
think
end the
Mask
game.
of Madness plus Shadow Blade would be good all the time. The money you spend on Mask of Madness and Shadow Blade is a hex.
Or even a BKB, which would be great against Empire. They have no answer for a BKB, aside from hoping for a bash.
Yeah, there's so many ways that they can stop the Bat Rider if he gets into a wrong position.
Empire. Can they do it? This would be a very impressive comeback if they pull it off. And Scandal is not far off a hex. If he gets... Remember that this guy had brown boots at 13 minutes.
He's poor like dirt, and he almost has a hex now.
Yeah, imagine when he's not poorer than dirt.
If they get this initiation again, I think they're going to win the game.
One more fight, that might be all it takes. Always Wanna Fly, Scandal closely tucked together. And look at Speed Gaming. This is them basically saying, guys, we're not going to throw this game.
We're
not going to throw this game.
We have sentries everywhere.
We can't get snuck up on. But actually, they might sneak up on them anyway. They're going all the way around. They're going to come in. Speed Gaming are never going to see this coming.
They have buyback on the Weaver.
Oh boy, though. They're going to walk right in immediately
Oh,
on the Pylite Die. Who do they go for? Everyone gets back, and the wall gets dropped. They catch out Bone 7. They catch out Pylite Die. That's 2 down. It's already going to be a 5-on-3, and everyone else is low. Sing Sing on the run. He tries to TP out. Your Weaver forced to retreat as well. Winter, they built themselves a pillow fort, and then somebody came and kicked all the pillows down. I cannot believe what I'm seeing here.
Such a brilliant move to go by the side instead of trying to run up the ramp there.
Who does that? They went like this. Like I've seen all kinds of wraparounds, but never that. That's the first.
Usually when you have a storm, you just run up the ramp there.
Yeah, you're like, screw it. You know what? We'll get the initiation. We have Storm. And also, I do have to say that vacuum for Mag was brilliant. Blake's in, I believe, vacuums 3, and then they're able to grab the Bat Rider. As well as, who's the other one they caught? The Sand King. And once they got those two, the fight was over.
My God.
Envy? Okay.
This is the last
This is the last throw. Did you say straw or throw?
this is the last throw.
The ultimate throw. Eternal Envy has reached final form. If he gives up this rapier, it really will be the game. They cannot come back from giving that away. He will go on.
Is he gonna kill him?
Look how scared he is. He's like, no.
Two hits and he's down to half hit points.
I think they're in trouble though, Winter. Should be a scythe now in the storm.
When you
There
go
is.
Divine Rapier on a Weaver like this, you're just in trouble.
A Weaver against Lifestealer bombs, like with now a scythe on the storm. He is so easy to kill. It's unbelievable. Forget about the Lincolns, because that doesn't matter. And
No,
they have an Abyssal on Silent too. Yeah, the chances of this rapier sticking around are very slim.
Oh my god.
I feel like there's no way he holds on to this. This could get interesting in a hurry.
This was boring 30 minutes ago.
Now it's exciting. Now it's just an epic, epic game. Speed
He has the
Gaming
hex
desperately heading on for dear life. Yeah, he does have the hex. They also have the Abyssal on Silent if he wants to buy it.
To be honest, I think the initiation is in Empire's hands right now with the BKB and
Completely.
hex on the storm.
The game is in their hands, and it's up to Speed Gaming. Oh, they might get caught on the low ground here
Oh my
trying to
God,
come
no.
out. Bone 7.
Bone 7.
He's going to walk right into
Bone
Mag.
7.
Where's that hex? He's invis.
gonna
There's
pull
no
Mag.
gem right
Mag.
now. The gem's on Scandal, and Scandal's not enraged yet, but he's looking to chase, and Speed Gaming says, we got to get out of here. They do get off the scythe on Scandal. Can they blow him up in time? Lifestealer comes out. They need to lasso him. They do so successfully. Can he buy back? No buyback. He just bought the scythe. Now Envy, maybe with this rapier, he can kill off Silent. He's starting to work on him. He's dropping in a hurry. There's no buyback on the storm, so Silent has to run all by his lonesome. Maybe the rapier will turn the game. Triple kill for Envy. Empire, it looks like their game, and now they might be the ones who end up losing it. Oh boy.
Storm didn't do anything. The quad hacks him first.
That looked so unbelievably bad for Speed Gaming, but they didn't have Storm in the front, and he had the gem.
The fight is still on here.
It could be on, but without Storm, I don't think they can fight. They need him. This means an Aegis for
have
Envy.
buyback.
Oh boy. Now Envy has Aegis.
Now his items looks proper. He has a divine plus Aegis.
So sells as a kill, holds on to his Boots of Travel. Although truth be told, if he ever has to Boots of Travel back into a fight, he's toast anyway, because he won't have his rapier anymore. But I do have to say, if he's allowed to auto attack, no one in Empire can stand against him. That is for sure. He could definitely solo this.
He's a glass cannon. He can kill anybody, but anybody can kill him too.
And also, I guess the other thing is now we're going to see an Abyssal for Silent, because he already bought back, so nothing to save for. He'll get 100 gold, and he'll get it right now, and then this should be his Abyssal. And then things potentially get a lot harder for Envy.
This is the way that can kill the Weaver.
Also just not getting caught. Like, they had the perfect backstab earlier, and then we'll have to see if they can pull it off again. But Winter,
Yeah.
this has been quite a game.
The last fight was actually, the way the fight started was actually a very good decision by the Back Rider. The Back Rider was the first one to spot out the Darkseer, but he didn't initiate it on the Darkseer right away because his team was far away, and he waited and waited and waited, and he gave vision for the Queen of Pain to see the storm, and the Queen of Pain just blinked in and hexed the storm and killed him immediately.
The tie being Vex score, lurking on the high ground. Empire, they now have a refresher up on their Darkseer. Envy does go back for a 48-minute BKB, which he really did need. And now, potentially, will be very hard to kill. He just went from being very easy to kill to very hard in the space of 2 minutes.
The refresher will be what Empire needs to kill him now.
Yeah, double hex here. It's not about the wall.
Smoke, I think this is the last smoke. If this doesn't work...
It's smoke on cooldown for 11 minutes. If this doesn't work, they have nothing. Well, let's see.
The ward actually spotted them.
I'm surprised Speed Gaming aren't like hiding up here.
Oh, here comes the bat. Here comes the bat.
Firefly not yet used. It's still available. He's also got a gem this time around. Actually, I think he did have it last
The storm has
fight.
a gem. The bat has a gem. Who is gonna see who first?
Yeah, that's the big question. They zip in. They found somebody. They BKB. Go on Bone 7. They want to blow him up in a hurry, and they will find the kill. Immediate, instant buyback, looking to come back into the fight. Rage is on cooldown. Now Epicenter being channeled. They do catch out Silent. They're going to focus him. He gets lifted up. He can't do a thing. He just fought back, and now he's dead. And the chase is on. Scandal isolated. Scandal to fall. Envy going for always want to fly, and I think he's going to succeed in getting this kill. Still running. Eternal Envy. He might end up getting the kill. He's diving deep for it, and the stomp is too late. With him dead, no buybacks on the side of Empire. Speed Gaming are actually going to recover from an almost disastrous defeat. Would have been one of the worst defeats with a huge lead in the history of Dota 2. And they will end up, it looks like, taking Game 2 and forcing a Game 3. But they made it very difficult for themselves. And now Mag just getting pulled back in for the time being. There's no buybacks. Envy looking at Mega Creeps here. He will get all 3 lanes of racks and maybe even the throne if there are no buybacks, which in fact there aren't. He doesn't know it yet. They'll clear out all the racks, and with this, Speed Gaming, they keep their upper bracket run through Group A of Phase 2 alive. They win one more game, they are guaranteed. Top 4 finished, and they'll advance directly into the playoffs. Winter, you still with me? I think he's left me again. No, you need a new microphone, my friend. Jesus.
Oh my god, I need a new microphone.
Well, now it looks a lot easier for Speed Gaming, I gotta say.
You're gonna watch the 3rd game. Oh, buddy, I can't stay with you.
Oh no, I think Gods is about. Maybe he'll come join me for the cast. We'll see. He went into hibernation for like 18 hours. You know, Winter, after WePlay's done, we still have the ES Prime Cup, which is, oh god, it's like another
So
6-7 hours of games.
You guys don't sleep.
Well, I might be sleeping at that point, but Gods will not be. That's when Gods' day begins. It's when mine ends. It's been quite a day, but it's been amazing Dota all day long, really. So, what a treat it's been. Just waiting for...
I'm sure the third game will be as amazing as the first 2 games as well.
This game was like, I don't know. It was like a dramatic poem or something. We loved, we lost. Our faith in humanity was restored and then broken again, and now we're made anew.
Yeah, it was like a cancer patient being told that there's a small chance that he might get
live.
surgery.
That he might have a life-changing operation, and then at the last second they say, "Sorry, the doctor went home for the day and die," which is horrible, but. That's pretty much how this game feels right now for Empire. It felt like they had one more fight, and this game was just in their grasp.
Yeah, here comes Bone 7. It's gonna pull someone out of their home.
Shadowblade Mask of Madness looking to leap. He 4-steps himself forward and then thinks better of it. Returns immediately. And now the siege commences. The Weaver Illusion's working on the base. And Eternal Envy in no rush to get aggressive here. He's come so far, Winter. He's come so far.
She can buy another rapier.
Well, I don't think he needs another rapier. I think they just need not to give away the one they already have.
Oh, here comes the storm, I think.
Blink initiation vacuums to start, but immediately the storm jumps in a bit too late. Where's that Abyssal? No Abyssal yet. They're trying to wait it out. Envy now gets focused. There's another scythe for Mag. If he can get it off. Envy's still alive though and going to work. He time-lapsed out of this. Scandal to fall. Now it's all up to Silent, trying to focus Sinksy, but getting kited. He gets off a few hits, brings everyone low. Envy diving the base. Could he go for the throne here? He's going to kill off the tier 4. He'll be going for the GG. He does get stomped though. While that was happening, Silent falls, and at long last, Team Empire, so close, yet in the end, so far. They thought they had this game in the books, Winter, but instead, we will go to a deciding Game 3.
Yeah, it was a fantastic first 2 games.
I can't cast any more Speed Gaming. They're bad for my health. I'm gonna have a heart attack. These guys, unbelievable. Who's your MVP, Winter? Who's your MVP?
This game, I think... I want to say
Eternal
the
Envy?
storm is the... I want to say the storm is the... Oh my god, but I think on the dire side, the Black Circle is very good.
Well, I actually hear nothing that you're saying because your microphone got out again. Oh boy. Alright guys, we're going to wrap this up. Winter does have to run, but we do have a deciding Game 3 coming up. We just won't have Winter for it, sadly. In the end, after breaking our hearts, mending them again, Eternal Envy and his squad of merry fellows end up taking Game 2. They'll force a deciding Game 3. And Winter, I think you're back now. Any closing thoughts before we go?
I think that they have such a huge future ahead of them. As long as they control their efficiency, try not to go too efficient, they're gonna be a
Yeah.
really, really strong team in the future.
Yeah, they definitely have all the makings of a team that could be great. Can they keep on putting it together? We'll have to wait and see. Winter, thank you for joining me. I know it's late. We appreciate you being here. And on that note, anything you want to plug? What's your Facebook? What's your Twitter? Where can people
I
can
just
people
want to
follow
say
you?
it's good to be casting with Mr. David Gorman again.
It's my pleasure. Okay, so
JB.
guys, you can follow Winter, twitter.com/WinterDota, facebook.com/WinterDota. And Winter, you have a new team now. You're back on RNG Sports.
It's complicated.
Okay, for now. For now, you're back on Orange.
The announcements are actually not complete.
Okay.
I'm actually not supposed to be. Never mind. Okay, good night. Thank you.
Okay, you almost announced what you're not supposed to announce. We'll let you run. Winter, thanks for joining me, guys. Stay tuned. Our deciding game 3 of Speed Gaming versus Empire coming up right after this.